The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind. Learned your lesson now.
Oh no! What has she done?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. Ah, so you came to expose...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people. I care nothing ab- They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I... That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details, you... For what it's worth, before you go saying something you... Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecture... I'm not sure you realize...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where you are aware that the loser must die. Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Go.
Fire hazard!
Into the frozen void!
Yahoo!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Wheel of life. Fire hazard!
The pale flame smolders!
Here comes the fireworks! Time for a light check.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Useless!
The fuse is lit!
rude.
Oh my burn!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Disappear! Here!
So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! Got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
Glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the... Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from... If so, then you want... Not so. Only the Vision Hut decree has my tacit The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Individual ambition is inherently What you might not realize is that all too often... Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted... Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is... That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you want... Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my... So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
Orders given. Orders received.
Strike dead!
Brace yourself. Fast.
Lament! Here!
Strike dead!
Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Inferior.
Here!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Here!
Wheel of life.
Here!
Let's play.
Evasion is futile. Instabilities will be removed.
Wow. Faster?
Inferior.
Okay, faster. Faster? Okay, faster. faster.
Oh. That didn't count!
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Here we go! Time for takeoff!
Rise. Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Fire hazard!
All will be severed. This world, the fleeting shadow.
Goes Bishop down!
Disappear! Worthless! That's it! Worthless! Here! The day has finally come! Useless!
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Here comes the fireworks!
Sacred name.
All will be
Fortune
severed.
preserve.
Let's play!
Sever.
Form! Here! Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here!
Time for a light show!
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the power of their ambition? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? There are nations where humans cast their god aside, and so are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, We have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever.
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change? I wonder what loss would it...
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to...
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want...
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra loss, but I have experienced it all. That...
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For...
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to your... It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have... But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that...
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of... So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again...
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should...
You are the one who's been acting... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. Outlive their masters, long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of youth? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, God. So maybe the
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of—
You literally told us to come meet you! Seems like someone's in it.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I had— By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne. With a Fatui Harbinger, no less. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that you're strength. Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good. They caused plenty of trouble along the way.
Wait a second. Did you say no? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven.
Oh.
What?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the— She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celeste. Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a— Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. Well, so anyway... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any question. What would you like to know about? That puppet would— Still, there's one other— Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself.
So, you mean there are 3, right?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end, later this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with— Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin god?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Shadow Warrior. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makut. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change.
Paimon feels like she understands A lot better now.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment...
Wow.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about not only does she not fit your description, that's good to hear.
Don't worry.
As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all... I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider after leaving...
Ooh,
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wit, but their obsession gives rise. In Sumeru, knowledge is holy.
knowledge.
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages.
Lesser Lord Kus...
Oh, you haven't heard. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish... Are you sure? Keep it safe. There was me
Who in their right...
I see. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an... Continue on your journey.